Does your need to be perfect and in control keep you from choosing your best for today?
Well, that's what we're going to talk about today here on My Sober Truth. Well, it's July 1st, and it's time for another double shot from My Sober Truth. The best for the day, Sean.
Yeah.
Man, we're made it to July. We're switching topics for the month, and it's going to be an interesting month for a lot of people.
It is.
And this whole thing about the seventh step and, letting God take care or help you get rid of your character defects.
That's right.
We're going to be exploring that this whole month of July, and I just can't wait to dig in.
Well, once again, we're back to talking about willingness.
Absolutely.
I mean, are you willing to give up all your character defects?
Whew. Well, what about the ones I like?
Exactly.
Yeah.
The ones that comfort me.
And we talked a little bit of that last month. And actually, I know one of the things we have coming up a little later this month, we're going to talk about how to take some of those character defects that were definitely weaknesses and allow your higher power to turn those into strengths.
That's right.
But going back to today's topic, you said it earlier, it's all about willingness.
It is.
What are we willing to submit to? What are we willing to allow God to change in our lives?
Right. What are we willing? Are we willing to go to any lengths to have a better life?
Absolutely.
That's really what it all boils down to.
Absolutely.
Am I okay with the status quo of whatever is happening in my life? Or am I willing to go over and above and beyond to make these changes that are going to give me a better life?
Absolutely. Absolutely. So as we dive in today's topic, this is all about letting go and letting God, again, part of that willingness we talked about. So let me ask you this question, Sean. How did you, or have you, or do you let go and let God so that you can choose your best in any given day?
Well, it's funny to look back on my life. I put together a little time now, with a whole lot of help. I put together some clean and sober time. So it's really funny when I look back on my life after doing the work, this soul searching that it is required to try to live within this set of boundaries, within this set of rules, within this set of steps. I don't really like calling them boundaries or rules, but for me, that's kind of what they come to mean. If I can work these 12 little things out right, everything else is going to be okay. So it works out pretty well in that aspect. But for me, I didn't realize how much of a perfectionist I was and just how much I don't like being wrong.
Right.
I want to get it right. Not only do I want to get it right, I want everyone to know that I got it right.
Right.
Which is really probably an even bigger part of it than me wanting to know that I got it right. I just want to make sure everybody else knows that I got it right or that I did right or whatever.
Right.
So that being said, my need to be perfect, I couldn't be perfect in a good way because of all the negativity in my life, all the stuff that I was doing that obviously wasn't good. So I've talked to a whole lot of brothers and sisters walking the path of recovery who know exactly what I'm talking about when I say that if I couldn't be good, I was going to be really good at being bad.
I understand.
Because I wanted to be perfect. So hell, at least I can be perfect at this.
Right.
So taking that further now into today, what do I do to try to help alleviate some of that? Really for me, and you're going to hear me talk about this a lot this month, it's trying to keep myself walking in the light.
Right.
Walking in the favor of my higher power. And
what's that mean to you?
It means when I'm doing right, when I'm getting it right, things go right.
Right. Now, how is that different from perfectionism, though?
Well, because if I get it wrong, it's okay.
Okay.
It's okay. And the best part about that is I do get it wrong every day. The difference is instead of getting mad about it or not doing anything about it or all of the above, there's so many different variables. I could have went and drank on it, or I could have went and drugged on it, or I could have just went and hid and not wanted to talk to anybody. I could have quit my job. I could have done all this negative stuff. Instead, now when I have made a mistake, I try to own up to it right then.
Right.
I want to own up to it, and I want to put myself forward in saying, okay, I'm learning this lesson. I want to learn this lesson today, and I don't want to make this mistake again.
Excellent.
And what I also find, and I talk about it as in baby steps or small steps or whatever, I find that the challenges in my life get easier if I just do the small stuff right. The little stuff that's real easy, you don't even have to make a decision on. You just know it. If you see a piece of trash on the ground, bend over and pick it up.
Right.
Put it in the trash can. Just very, very small things in my life. Those small things add up to living a pretty good life. Well, those small things, when they add up to living a pretty good life, when something big and challenging does come along, my mindset is already in this walking in the light mindset. Right. I've been doing good. So that shines over into this challenging situation. Excellent. Instead of me beating myself up for every little thing and walking in this negative mindset or this dark mindset, and then when the big challenge comes up, man, I just shed that dark all over it.
I love it.
So those are some of the biggest things that I've dealt with is, trying to understand that humility, trying to get some humility in my life, because I need that humility to keep me away from this perfectionism. I need to wake up every day and know I'm going to make some mistakes.
Right.
Know I'm going to get a few things wrong. Hopefully they're small, easy things to correct. And if I miss picking up the last piece of trash on the ground, I'll pick up the next one. I mean, it's really that simple. Just keep it going.
It's always the difference between having that perfectionist that's a burden on your back,
right,
or having a spirit of excellence that says,
right.
I'm going to do my best. I'm going to give it my all today, and I'm going to trust God when I stumble and make a mistake.
Absolutely.
Or miss something along the way.
Absolutely.
And so as we're wrapping up today, and again, we could talk about this for hours, and you know what? It's July 1st. We're going to talk about it a whole lot more this month. A whole lot more. I do want to ask the viewers the same question I asked
Absolutely.
you. And so folks, if you're watching today, tell me this. How do you let go and let God so that you can choose your best for this day? We'd love to hear how you do this. Put your answers down in the comments section below. We can't wait to read what you have to say, and I know it's going to help somebody else in their journey today. And on that note, for My Sober Truth, I'm Mark.
Hey, and I'm Sean, and here's hoping that today you stay drunk with success. Love y'all.
Hey folks, thanks for watching. If you're thirsty for another round, then belly on up to mysobertruth.com and click on the double shot button today. There you'll find the encouragement, inspiration, and support that'll help you stay clean, on track, and prospering in every area of your life. Take a moment to subscribe to this channel, and if you got a minute, stick around. Let's watch another video together.